Yo, what's up, Pump Town and friends? I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you had a decent day of relaxation and no model, no play. Today was a good example of discipline and study. Today we just pumped right out of the gate. Excuse me, that was yesterday. Today as well. So we just kind of pumped right out of the gate here and just kept trading up, hitting the 1/3 ADR for London, basically, and then just kept doing that thing where it grinds higher. You know, when I went live and around here, it was just really annoying, and just leave it up to you guys to study. You know, I want to train you guys to look for the awesome setups, right? And then just chill out and do nothing when it's not favorable. Yeah, triple stream, just hanging out, keeping it real. I don't have this on my chart for any reason. I'm just gonna wait to see what this candle does on the weekly time frame before I make any decisions and trying to call a direction, but it definitely looks like we've got equal lows in here, but also bullish order block. So pretty cool. 2 days left to this puppy, and we'll see where we close. Right now we're in a rejection block. I mean, does this week snap up? I don't know. I would be turning on at this point. Right, yeah, tomorrow's Thursday, yeah. I would be turning on my fibs for this candle. Turning on 20 to 30% because tomorrow, Thursday, if it friggin' freaks out to the upside, so if it like keeps going and keeps going and keeps going and makes a new all-time high with Bitcoin, I'd be looking for a short back down into the range for the end of the week, because everybody will be hopped up on buying pressure goofballs and looking for breakouts, so we'll look to railroad them. So back into the daily time frame, we had a very wild Asian range for election results, and then it just kept grinding, hitting our candle we were aiming for with no wick. So it's made its wick now, and then I'd be using this candle's low to the candle's wick or body there, and then using the quadrants on that for the new support level, right? So if we break that, I'd be aiming for this here, little volume imbalance. I'm not aiming for these quite yet. I want to see how far it goes up for the rest of the week, and then where it closes, and we'll have a better idea of what we'll be looking for next month. Next week. This monthly candle just right up into the quadrants here. So let's go into the 4 hour. Yeah, it's looking like it wants it. Upper quadrant. Buy side liquidity pool here. Bearish order block right here. As a matter of fact, it hit it. It's already hit the bearish order block here. So it's just looking like it wants to reach for buy side liquidity in this all-time high. I don't know when, but so tomorrow is FOMC. meaning our news driver comes out at 2 p.m. It's very important that you do not trade pre-FOMC. Have your trading done by New York Open. Okay, don't trade New York Open. If you're a London trader, you can trade London if you have to, or if you see something beautiful, then yeah, hit it up. But for you day traders, tomorrow, if you see something obvious and beautiful, obviously we're not forcing it, at about 2:30 p.m. and into the end of the day. So that'll be prime time. And then Friday, all day. There's no news driver, so this is why I'd be looking for a short. So tomorrow, if we get an open, low, high, close, and we trade up, to some degree here, and maybe close here for tomorrow. And then Friday, look for a retracement back into the weekly range, maybe for these equal lows here. This would strike the all-time high with the news driver, FOMC, and hedge funds would then be fired. So that's pretty much what I see going down now that we're way up here. I mean, we had, and I'll go over it, I already did. We already had our offside analysis, and obviously it was offside, so maybe we come up into the all-time high Thursday, and then tomorrow make another candle, obviously, and then I don't know, retrace back 20% into the range. If that happens tomorrow, Friday's just going to be a straight up no-go, okay? So this is the play because it's the end of the week and we've already expanded, okay? So what we're doing, man, it's already hit it. That's so lame. No, it hasn't. What's going on here? All right, that's why. Psyched myself out. There we go. That's better. That was awesome. And I love tricking myself. So what would that look like? Let's just pretend. No, let's do this, and then go into the smaller time frames. So when you top out, which is this top here, we're just going to pretend that this is the top. Tomorrow, if we trade down into these two levels, the TGIF is null and void. This is how you can frame low probability Fridays. Now let's pretend for a second that this is Thursday, end of day here. No, let's do here. Okay, let's just pretend that this is midnight, Thursday and into Friday. Okay, so to this time tomorrow night, basically. What we want to see is Thursday trade up and close around up here. Okay, and then London do practically nothing, and then we'd be looking for that retracement in New York on Friday to some degree, okay, for the weekly range retracement. It can do whatever it wants after. We're just looking for this move Thursday and Friday, all right, because we've expanded up so nicely. So that's one scenario. Okay, so Thursday tomorrow, we're just pretending that this was Thursday. Okay, so this is obviously not Thursday. So tomorrow, if we dip into this pool liquidity and make a new high and then hang out up here, that's what we're looking for. Like this, it can dip down, sure, It can dip down, but if it makes another high and hangs out just like this, exactly like this, that's what we're looking for our ride back down. And then we'd have a new range for, like, if that was the top, then we'd be aiming for 20 to 30% back into the range for Friday. Now, if Thursday comes all the way up here, does this little thing, and then for London, let's say it does this in London, right? And then New York slams down, and this is Thursday. Friday's a wild card, and we don't want to touch it. But we're looking for this move, Thursday and Friday. So if we can get it on Thursday, we do nothing Friday. So tomorrow, PM session, there could be a reversal. Maybe FOMC drives it up, and then we could look for a retracement back to the range. So if there's something stupid obvious and that's in agreement with me, then I would be typically looking for a short. Now, this just looks really good. Okay, it just looks really good. I'm gonna have this on my charts just because it looks so good. It's too clean. If I see something obvious, I'm aiming for this. I will leave a piece on for this because that's a good move right there. TGIF, yes, exactly. Nice. I have no idea what puts are, but cool. Hey, Master Fren, love you, big bro. Love you too, bro. What's up, man? What's up? It's not Dom. What's up, buddy? Hope your studies are going well. Hope you're enjoying your time with us. Hope play school's going well, man. It's still nasty. What's up after hours? Yeah, I've been waiting for a good setup. Nice. Manipulation lagged after London. Yeah, pretty much bang on to standard deviations of that hit 4 hour order block. Nice. Yeah, man. Nice, Mr. Studies. How long have you been in trading for, friend? Since like 2018. It was about September, the middle of September 2018. That's when my shenanigans started. What's going on, wild berries? Yep. So we've got targets of the market, and if it starts diving, we've got some obvious targets below the market. Keep a note, especially after hours investing. Remember that time you said you didn't really trust that price was going into chop? And I wanted you to study this here, because when you have a bit of chop, that this price range is efficiently balanced. It's efficiently delivered in here. So when you're going back through chop, it's typically pretty violent and very dynamic and to the point. So, next time, just from this little thing here, and you can do it with Bitcoin and all the rest of it. Aim for the pool liquidity and trust it, bro. For those who are curious, I'm still in this stupid thing. I mean, it's still showing signs, and it's just waking up now after midnight, just like you would expect Forex to do. Oh, it's not midnight. It's Asia, excuse me. I always get that confused because I'll add 3 hours to this clock, thinking it's, but 9 o'clock macro of Asia, still some gyration in there. I always add 3 hours and go on to New York because I always add 3 hours under my time, and I'm really ripped, so I'm like, whoops. But anyway, still macro time for Asia, and it's wiggling. So same, but different. And yeah, I'm aiming for that stuff. Front running the idea that DXY is making a swing high and coming back down into the breaker. So just a scalp. the forex market has been quite weird for a while, and once this thing happened here, my interest started peaking, and then my mentor said that forex was gonna start wiggling good again. So I was like, okay, cool. That just was awesome. It was awesome. Euro USD as well. It's being lethargic still. It's got this stupid wiggle, but it's still doing. It's starting to wake up. Like you can tell, I can tell because it's following the following price. It's following programs now instead of being. Oh, I'm trying to not think of a word that's gonna get me in trouble. Robbie, we'll call it Robbie. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, I think so. See, the thing is, man, is the liquidity is what really drives the market. Like that's what makes price move is people's liquidity. So now that people have money and are, looking forward to the future, people with 10-year plans, 5-year plans, 3-year plans, their liquidity is going to come back in the market. And it just so happens that there's a double top up here. So let's see how that one plays out. Yeah. Yeah, word up. Yeah, my friend's all into that stuff, wild berries. I'm just like, why just do this? Yeah, exactly, Reggie. I am looking for just a really fast move down. I would like to see it before the all-time high on the Nasdaq, but it just doesn't. It looks like it's in its attitude mode as well, so it just keeps trending higher. So our obvious plays will be just a slight dip, 8:30 or 9:30 at the news drivers, maybe 10 if we don't see it. And are we live? Yeah. And we're just looking for our model in that dip. Turtle soup, order block, 2022, fair value gap, bull flag, rabbit crab horseshoe bat pattern. Maybe it's time to pump after the election. I agree. Let's check Russian ruble. What's the ticker? I have no idea. I doubt you'll get that. Yeah, I doubt it too. Yeah, well, Bitcoin's going to be a good indicator for that because it pretty much front runs NASDAQ. I don't know if you've noticed, but it's pretty trippy. Ruble, yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea, Stas. There was a point a few years ago where we made a buttload on ruble when he's like, yeah, you can only buy my oil in rubles. And then it skyrocketed. That was cool. That was like one of the most stupid obvious plays. So if you news is pretty cool for commodities and currencies. How do you find out the trading time zones? I'm from West Coast. Oh, my friend. Go down to your little clock thing here and click on New York. Yeah. And then you'll be synced up with the algorithm. It's not Dom. Don't really focus too much on what I'm doing here. This is I'm not doing anything. Not really anything that's really beneficial to you at the moment. You've gotten a part of my leverage mastery, and like that'll do you really well. So just keep practicing that. This is quite different. You can still get some information and stuff like that. I mean, we'll go over Bitcoin. You can still get some information and use a lot of the same techniques, especially fibs and time. But for the most part, bro, you got your leverage mastery, you got your divvy, your shark fin model, money management, and this is just hardcore different. Yes, I agree. That would be spicy for Ruble. I mean, the whole world's gonna get really wealthy here soon. Like, I'm live on YouTube, so I can't talk much. But I mean, those of you in the Discord and have been hanging out with me for quite some time, none of this is surprising. We seen it coming. How do you find the same NQZ ticker you trade? I don't see it when I search NQZ2024. And then make sure that you're on like all or indices. Futures. There we go. Okay, index futures. Make sure you're there. Or you can just press all, and there it is. Well, this is exciting. Even though I've had to wait for like ever, patiently, this trade is finally still moving. So we just took this pool of liquidity here. This one, not quite the other one. Every time you hit a swing high, you want to see how price reacts there, because it'll give you a good indication if it wants to run back for discount or just completely start running for the double top in this candle with no wick. It's pretty fun. Jasmine's freaking out. Hex is just like, I'll be on my way when I'm ready. Having fun with crypto now that it's finally moving. They were like, I still have some unaccounted for. Yeah, I know, right? I got a little nervous when they reported loads of trucks turning over the ballots. Oh man, the feds were showing up to everywhere, Pennsylvania and places that were caught red-handed cheating, and the media's not talking about it, but boots on the ground say that like stuff went down, man, and they've been caught. They're caught. They're busted. They're all firing squads, all of them. Damn it, I'm on YouTube. I shouldn't say that. Redacted. Thoughts on the Spix? It's a lazy bugger. No, I'm kidding. It's way more stronger than NASDAQ currently. It's already beat its all-time high, and it has no signs of slowing down. So same with this, we've got a breaker here, bang. And now it's in price disco. What else do I say? Take this order block and draw deviations above the market, use the bodies and aim for them. Just keep paying yourself and hold on for dear life. That's all there is to it. I mean, you ever wonder where old man money came from? It was this guy here. People just had to buy and hold, and it just went up forever. Oh yeah, I can finally let my dogs and cats outside without them being eaten. That's hilarious. He lives behind Pelosi's house, pooping in her garden. That was so funny. Man, 2016 was so fun to 2020. We're gonna have such a good time these next 4 years, you guys. We're so back. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah. Well, I'm tired and ridiculous and talking smack now, so have a great evening, you guys. Don't push it tomorrow. It's FOMC. Just chill out. Alright? Friend, how long am I in? Well, I sponsored you for a month, so make sure that you're saving the links and go through all my videos. Go save all the links in a folder so you can watch them for the rest of your life. And yeah, just you can still send me trades and stuff. I mean, you haven't yet, but once you start practicing, I'll critique your stuff and you can join later. Yes, absolutely. There's gold in just about every session. So, and again, my free mentorship on YouTube playlist there, bro, that's all you need, man. You just need to practice one thing, listen to the boring stuff that I talk about, and actually apply it, and you'll do really well. All of you guys, everybody. Find a model, wait for it, pay yourself, do nothing after. For real, I've watched this MP video like 100 times. I know you're all my watchers. Like, that thing's got like 3,000 views, and that was you. That was just Michael alone. Yeah, word up. Alright. Just some geek. Is it cool if I send you screenshots? Sure. Sure, I won't reply all the time, but when you wanna jump out of the kiddie pool, we'll have something to critique if you wanna move forward with private mentorship later. Eventually, I mean, you'll either need it or you won't. Some people need their hand held, some people need both hands held, and other people, there's this one kid in the learning library. It's crazy. He just studies, and I don't have to teach him anything. Like, he just asks me and I tell him yes or no. He doesn't want to know why. You know what I mean? Excuse me. That I don't really mind, right? Like, when you're actually applying and doing the work, but when you're messaging me at primetime trading time New York session and you're asking me if that's the thing, yeah, I'm gonna ignore the snot out of you. I don't pay attention to Discord, barely, in trading time. So you're all aware. I'm never gonna tell you that's the thing. It's up to you to study and gain trust in it. That's where we went south, I think. He prefers them to crotch shots. Yeah, man, you're welcome. Yeah, word. Yeah, man, thanks a lot, Stas. Well, yeah, you guys, I just want to drill it into you. Stop trading so much. God bless you.